Okay guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to install a conversion harness for my K-swap on an EG Civic. This one's a 1994 model. I'm running a stock K24 block with full bolt-ons with the EP3 trans. Okay, so as you can see, I did a minor wire tuck on this side. So as you can tell, I took out my whole AC system, right? So I have my engine harness running through there. And I ran my fuse box all through here. And I relocated the battery to the trunk. Okay, so I bought my conversion harness off of eBay, right? So don't be like me and buy the harness that is not labeled, because then you're not gonna know what wire is what. Do not buy a conversion harness that's not labeled. It's gonna be a headache, and just don't do it. I bought this conversion harness because it was the cheapest one. Don't be like me. These were literally the instructions. Literally trash. Do not buy a conversion harness that is not labeled, or you're gonna be like me and have to buy another one that is labeled. Okay guys, just a quick tip. This part of the harness is gonna be inside, and then all these connections are gonna be found under the hood. As I said before, I'm doing a minor engine tuck on this side, so I'm gonna be running the wires from that side, and then it's gonna be plug and play onto these wires. And just FYI, if you guys weren't doing an engine tuck on this side, your wires would be located on this side of the engine. So these are gonna be the other connections you're looking for. So in my case, I'm gonna be running the wires directly through here. So, as I said, these connections are literally plug and play. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but I'm just trying to show you guys real quick. Bear with me. Wrong side. Okay, you guys get the hint. Bam. So you're gonna be left with two. Only one of them connects to one of these plugs. I believe it's the small one. You can't mess it up, it's plug and play. Bear with me, it's kind of hard doing it with one hand. There you go. Bam. And then this one's gonna be for your O2 sensor, which I haven't installed mine. Mine's actually right here. So I actually have to run it back through there and connect it, but as you can tell, it's gonna be plug and play as well. And then bam. So O2 sensor, one right here. Okay, for the fun part. So next, you're gonna be messing around with these wires, right, on the conversion harness, and then you're gonna mess around with the chassis harness. I'm actually gonna label this to make it easier for you guys. Give me a second. Okay, so on the D plug, right, you're gonna be cutting two wires off of this. It's gonna be the coolant temperature sensor, which is gonna be white with red. And then on that same plug, you're gonna be cutting your ELD, electronic load detector, which that one's gonna be orange with green. Okay, those two wires are found on this. Let's move on to the next plug, which is gonna be this longer one. You're gonna cut your MIL, malfunction indicator light. This one's gonna be orange with green. All right, that's MIL. All right, for your fuel pump, it's gonna be green with yellow. Okay, you're gonna cut those. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna solder, or however you guys want to do it. These come labeled. You're gonna connect these onto these wires on that side. Forget about this side where the plug's at. Okay, so just a little quick rundown. So MIL is gonna be green with orange, and then the fuel pump's gonna be green and yellow, and they're gonna be found on this longer one. The D plug, right? You're gonna be cutting the coolant temperature sensor, which is red and white, and then your ELD, which is orange and red. Okay, and that's gonna be found on the D plug. Okay, so you're gonna start connecting these accordingly with these. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It's very important that you guys get a conversion harness that's labeled, because it'll make your life easier. Like this one's green, fuel pump. That one's gonna go with the green and yellow, right? And then mill is gonna go with mill. So just FYI, every conversion harness is gonna, it might be different colors, so just be careful. But as long as it's labeled, you guys should be good. Okay, so I went ahead and just used electrical tape for now, just so I can test everything before I start soldering. So 2 wires I wanted to talk about was the charging light. So I'm running a K-Tune engine harness with KPRO. So for me, the charging light is gonna be connected to B10, which is gonna be right here. You're only gonna tap into the solid blue wire. You're not gonna cut it, all right? So you're just gonna connect that to that and tape it up, solder it, whatever you wanna do. So this green wire is a fan switch. So since I'm running KPRO, I'm not gonna do nothing with this because it's already programmed, and I'm also running a K-Tune engine harness. Okay, so it should look like this. These plugs are dummy proof, so if it don't fit, it don't go there. After that, connect your battery and test it. And that's pretty much it.